Hey guys, welcome to another mask showcase. I like to do just these quick videos. They don't require a full breakdown, just a quick few minutes. Today we're going to be looking at my personal Scream 7 mask I've done. Now I do offer Scream 7 masks for sale. However, the ones I offer for sale do differ slightly from this one. This one was pretty experimental, and some of the modifications I've done would require me to charge a lot more for the masks that I sell. And they don't really impact much of how it actually looks in the end anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I'll tell you by default what you do get when you buy one from me. What you'll get is you'll get a matte black mouth, just like the ones you see that went for auction. You'll get upgraded darker eye mesh, a little bit tighter and cleaner than this one. This was just a test mask that I did a while ago, and then I recently pulled it out to finish the modifications for myself. You'll get, because of the paint method I use, sometimes the paint does get faded in the eyes and nose, so I retouch them with gloss, just like the screen used one. You'll get a nice kind of satin, semi-gloss finish, and the reason for that being is that's how the masks are on screen for Scream 7 from what we can tell. This one has a different paint job than what I normally offer. Normally I do a little bit more of a gray wash rather than some of this like intense texture and detailing. And what I did with this one is I kind of did a hybrid of the RJ mask that was for auction as well as the poster mask. The poster mask has a lot of texture and kind of areas where soot's kind of formed. So you'll see that there's areas where it's going to be darker than others, shinier than others from where it's worn off, and then it does have a very subtle texture. All of my masks have a little bit of texture, but yeah, this one is a little bit unique. It's just a custom hybrid. Upon request, when you do order one, I can attach Velcro. They don't come standard. If you want it, I can throw it in for free. The shroud is just a movie style shroud. It's just sewn on like that. And then on the inside, there's really only a couple modifications that I've done to this mask that I don't offer currently. However, one I can offer if requested. And that would be first a ultra white insert. Scream 5 and 6 used ultra white inserts to keep the mouth shape while the actor was wearing it, just to keep continuity. If people want this, it does cost a little bit more just because ultra whites are actually getting harder to find now that EUs are the standard you can buy again. In fact, I had to cut up my glow-in-the-dark Spirit Halloween ultra white for this one because I just couldn't get another ultra white on hand. By default, again, you'll get the darker eye mesh and upgraded elastic. I do follow the sew lines from the factory, so you'll get a pretty consistent ring all around. And then the other modification I can offer if really wanted is a fabric backing on the mouth mesh. So yeah, if you want Velcro and fabric backing on yours, I can do that. Ultra white inserts for now until I can find a reliable source for them. They're not available, but everything else you see is what you get when you order one. And then again, this is my personal copy. I have a robe on the way from Nell Cosplay to finish this look, and so I'll post more when that's done.